Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you this 2021 Ford F-150. This one is the XLT trim and this one has the Group 302A. So I'm going to go ahead and show you all the features this one has. Under the hood they're going to be a 3.5 EcoBoost V6 that is connected to a 10-speed automatic transmission. This engine produces 400 horses and 500 pound-feet of torque, and the fuel economy numbers are 18 in the city, 23 highway, and 20 combined. So here is the MSRP sticker of this F-150. This one is the XLT, and here are the packages that this one has. If you guys are interested, just go ahead and pause the video, and the price on this one is $56,000. So if you guys are curious about the color is called Antimatter Blue, and honestly it looks very good. When it's sunny you could see that it's a blue color, but when it's cloudy or at night this color looks like a black color. But anyways, coming to the front, I really like the front end of the all new 2021 Ford F-150. For the headlights, they do have a really cool design to them. Daytime running light is LED and it actually keeps going down. In the bottom there are going to be some LED fog lights. And for the headlights, they are LED, but I really wish that Ford went with LED headlights for all the trims, at least most of the trims, or all the trims except the work truck, especially when truck prices are really expensive. This one is $56,000. Here is the grille. It is finished in chrome. You could get body colored grille if you want to. So there is a ton of options and packages you could choose, and you could spec out an XLT trim to reach almost $70,000. But I just love the fact that you could choose so many different packages and so many different things. Ford is going to be, of course, in the middle. It's nice and big, and the grille is finished in chrome and flat black. So the small pieces in the middle, they are finished in flat black. Coming down, as I said, you'll have the fog lights and the continuation of the daytime running light. The bumper is going to be finished in chrome, and in the bottom there are going to be some chrome hooks. And honestly, overall, I think this truck looks very good. That's right, Ford didn't really change it that much, and it does still look like the older generation of the F-150, but I'm glad that Ford did not really change it that much, because a lot of people actually like the older generation. But let's go ahead and move to the side, and I'll go and show you the side view of this F-150. So here is a side view of this F-150, and the first thing I'm noticing is the windowsills. They are actually finished in flat black, which is kind of weird because the rims are finished in chrome, the side step is finished in chrome, front bumper, back bumper, and a good amount of things around the truck are finished in chrome. But I'm glad that the windowsills are finished in black. I think if they were finished in chrome, it would have been too much. On the fender, they're going to be Ford F-150 badge with XLT badge right underneath it, and they're going to be a chrome side step that looks actually pretty good. And in the back they're going to be FX4 off-road sticker, basically tell you that this is the off-road package. And for the mirrors are finished in flat black for $56,000. I really wish that the mirrors were finished in the same color as the truck, but they do have turn signal indicators and they do have a light on them. And for the rims, they have an okay design to them. They are finished in chrome, and the size of those rims, they are 275, 65, 18, and I love the fact that there is a good amount of rubber on those rims. So here is the back of this F-150, and honestly it's really hard to tell that the F-150 was completely redesigned. It honestly kind of looked the same as the 2020, but the taillights are a little bit different, but it's really hard to be able to tell. For the taillights, everything here in the back is halogen except the brake running light. So I'm not a big fan of the fact that a lot of things here in the back are halogen, especially for $56,000 truck. I really wish that Ford actually made the taillights full LED. EcoBoost badge is going to be on the right. Ford badge, of course, in the middle. It does say Ford F-150 right underneath it. It's imprinted into the tailgate. There's going to be a light right here, and here is the backup camera. A little bit of chrome, and here is the tailgate button. It's not an actual handle. And coming down, they're going to be pin connectors, and this is for the spare tire. So you could actually unlock this and release the spare tire that way. They're going to be the hitch, and they're going to be some parking sensors here in the back, and the bumper is finished in chrome. So here is a key. Feels a little bit on the lighter side, nice and solid. They're going to be 5 buttons on it: unlock, lock, remote start, tailgate release, and a panic button. Let's go ahead and open the tailgate. Just go ahead and double click on the tailgate button and the tailgate will open. It does have that really nice soft release to it. This one does not have a bed liner, and all the way to the left they're going to be 120 volts, and there are going to be some tie downs around the bed, some LED lights right here in the back, and they're going to be cargo lights with the third brake light. And I believe the size of this bed is 5.5 foot. Here is a door handle. It is finished in chrome. It does have a sensor right behind it. That's how you unlock the truck. And to lock the truck, just go ahead and tap on this button / the sensor. It's more like a sensor, so just go ahead and tap on it and that will take care of locking the truck. Here is the door panel, and honestly it looks very good, and I really like what Ford used on the door panel. This feels like cloth, but it's different, so I'm not exactly sure how to explain it, but it does feel like a cloth texture. Some gray stitching right here that looks very good. Wood trim, black wood trim right here with a little bit of chrome. Door locks, mirror controls, window switches, and I love the fact that the window switches have a little bit of chrome on them. Here is the door handle. That's how you open the door, and the armrest is wrapped in leather. It's nice and soft. More of that gray stitching on the armrest. And I really like what Ford did here. They actually used some gray plastic right here. That looks very good actually. It does have the B&O sound system. It's equipped with 8 speakers and it's a $610 option. Good amount of storage place and a ton of storage place in the bottom. So I really like what Ford did with the bottom of the door panel. They just made the whole thing a storage place. As I said, it does have a side step. It is finished in chrome with a little bit of gribby rubber material. Here are the seats. The seats are very comfortable, and the design is okay, but I just love the fact that the seats are very comfortable. Power seats right here, and it does say Ford here in the bottom, so that's a really nice touch. So here is the interior of this 2021 Ford F-150. The seats are very, very comfortable, and I love the fact that the windows are big, and I really like this curve right here. You can actually see very easy out of the truck when you are moving it around parking lots or tight spots. Here is the steering wheel. It's nice. It's not too thick and it's not too thin. It's the perfect size, and I'm not exactly sure if that's actual leather, but it's very soft. So I love the fact that the steering wheel ring is nice and soft. It does have a few buttons right here. It does have the cruise control, and it does have the lane keep assist, and the phone controls. It does have a few buttons right here to control the screen in the middle. Could go up and down with the arrows, and I love the fact that the screen in the middle is digital, but the gauges are analog, and you could actually get full LCD screen in those F-150s. Here is the shifter that will control the 10-speed automatic transmission. It does have plus and minus. Here is a button for the manual mode, and I love the chrome around it. So something that is really cool about this truck is that when you have the truck in drive and you open the door, this is what happens. So basically the shifter goes back to park. So this is an electronic shifter. It's not a manual shifter. So a lot of companies start doing that because it's basically just a safety feature now. On the left, they're going to be the turn signal controls with the low and high beam and with the wiper controls. And all the way to the left, they're going to be a good amount of buttons. They're going to be the tailgate release, and those two buttons right here will turn on the light on the mirror. They're going to be some LED lights, and this button right here is going to turn on the cargo lights. Here is the headlight control. Fog light control is going to be that button in the middle. Brightness control, and this is to release the electronic e-brake. And The gauges are very easy to read and understand. And here is the screen. It's a 12-inch screen that looks honestly amazing, very high resolution, and it does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. A few buttons right here up top. They're going to be the engine shut off. When you come to complete stop, the engine will turn off. Here is a button to turn on the backup camera. It does have the auto brake function, basically when you're backing up, and if you don't apply the brake, the truck will stop by itself. And here is the emergency light button, hill descent, and they're going to be the traction control button right here. And I love the chrome on top of those buttons, and they're going to be a good amount of storage place right there with the speaker. And here is a wheel for the Pro Trailer Assist. Basically, if you have a trailer that is hooked up to the truck, you could actually control the truck or steer the truck using this wheel. And as I told you guys, it does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Seriously, such a great system. It is Sync 4, and it's super responsive. Here is the navigation, and I love the way how it looks. That 12-inch screen just looks amazing. There's going to be a button right here to open the storage place up top, and I love the fact that the storage place up there is very big, unlike the other trucks, the GM trucks, the Sierra and the Silverado. This top portion right here is very, very small, and even the Ram, that first tier glove box is very, very small. So I love the fact that Ford made this massive. And here is the glove box. It's nice and big. And coming down, there are going to be a few controls to control the screen. They're going to be the tune knob, the volume knob, and a few buttons in the middle. And here is the trailer braking assist. It does have the off-road mode, 2 high, 4 high, 4 low, and it does have a button. If you actually click on this button right here, this will activate the lockers, so the wheels spin at the same time. And here is the drive mode, so rotate this wheel and it will change the modes. There is a ton of modes, so there is a sport mode, and I really like the graphics. Eco, tow and haul, normal, slippery, snow, sand, and this is the mud ruts, and then there is the rock and crawl. So a ton of things, and the traction control turns off depending on the mode that you actually select. So the truck does basically everything. And coming down, climate controls are very easy to understand and use. Here is the fan speed. Just go ahead and push it up or down to raise up the fan or lower it down. It does have an auto function, and it does have a sync function. It is a dual climate control, heated seats right here. And here is how you turn it off and turn on the climates. And the buttons, the wheels, everything feels nice and solid, and everything actually gets displayed on the screen. So you raise up the fan speed, it's going to display right there. If you raise up the temperature, it's going to display right there. So this is really nice. So there's 2 ways to see the temperature. You could see it from the LCD screen inside of this screen, or you could see it from up there. So that's nice. Good amount of storage place right here with a phone holder, USB, USB-C, a little bit of chrome right here, more storage place on the side. And I love the fact that the storage place right here on the side is massive, unlike the other trucks. And a very good amount of storage place right here, a place where you could probably put your phone. I did put my phone right here, and it did fit. And there are going to be 2 cup holders right here. And here is the armrest, nice and soft. And inside there is just a ton of space. There's going to be a removable tray. Honestly, I thought it was a little bit deeper, but it's not too bad. There's going to be 1 USB, 1 USB-C, but this thing is massive, so I love the fact that the armrest is big. Here is the rear view mirror. It looks good. I really wish it was frameless, but I honestly think it doesn't look that bad. It's not bulky or too big. And up here, they're going to be the lights. They are LED, and they're going to be the glasses holder. It feels very nice and solid, so I really like that. It doesn't feel cheap. And there's going to be a switch right here. This is for the back window. I think it's a $300 option. You could add to this XLT. And here is the visor. Feels nice and solid. It is finished in the same material as the headliner, and it does have a mirror inside of it, but where is the light? There is no light for a $56,000 truck, but I love the fact that it's nice and solid. So here is a back door panel, and it's the same thing as the front. Glad that Ford did not cheap out and put plastic here in the back. The armrest feels nice and soft. It does have more of that gray stitching and more of that wood trim. There's going to be almost a bottle holder here in the back, window switch, and here is the door handle. And everything honestly feels very good. More of that gray trim. This is plastic, which is expected, of course. The B&O sound system here in the back. As I said, it does have 8 speakers in this F-150, and I just love the fact that they wrote B&O in the back here. Good amount of storage place in the back door. Here are the back seats. A ton of headroom, and the legroom is massive in this F-150. You could lift those seats up by pulling on this. And something I'm noticing, there is no armrest. So for $56,000, I'm not exactly sure why Ford did not put an armrest with 2 cup holders. And here is going to be 2 cup holders with a little bit of storage place in the middle, 2 AC vents, 12 volt, and they're going to be an AC outlet. It's 120 volt, and they're going to be 1 USB and 1 USB-C. All right, so I just lifted the seats up, and they do lock in place. There's going to be a little bit of storage place in the bottom, and you could of course do the same exact thing to the other seat. But seriously, lifting those seats up, there is just a ton of room right here in the back. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review of this 2021 Ford F-150. I would like to thank Matt here at Stevens Ford in Milford, Connecticut. If you guys are around and if you guys are interested, make sure to come check them out. I'm going to go ahead and put their information and link in the bottom of this video. And if you guys would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe, and as always, I'll see you next time.